I'm Pokemon Nuzlocke. Welcome to part 3 on how to Nuzlocke Pokemon FireRed. In today's video, we'll be continuing our journey through the Rock Tunnel, over to Lavender Town, across the way to Celadon City, defeating Giovanni, taking out Erika, and I'll show you a nearly foolproof method of catching that wonderful SNORLAX. If you want to learn more about Nuzlocking, or Pokemon content in general, be sure to hit that subscribe button to get notified for all my future videos. So you can pick up Aerial Ace here on your way over the Rock Tunnel. However, if you delay the evolution on your Spearow till level 25, he'll learn it naturally, but only if you keep him as a Spearow. He won't learn it as a Fearow. Alright, so before we head into Rock Tunnel, make sure to pick up some hidden items here. There's an Ether in that rock, a Chesto Berry, and a rare candy near this hiker, and then a hidden Super Potion right before you go inside. Alright, so Rock Tunnel itself is pretty easy, so I'll just go ahead and talk about the Lavender Town rival fight. And Graveler makes some pretty good work here against a couple Mons, and Fearow is also very strong here as well. The big issue is the Gyarados, which is why I recommend honestly skipping this battle until later, because it has Thrash, which is a base power 90 move on a strong, fully evolved Pokemon that's really powerful and tough to beat, and you're going to need to lower that physical attack. So I'd recommend bringing your Gyarados, bringing your Arbok, pivoting a couple Intimidates to get that attack down, put in the Ivysaur, throw some Growls out, get a Leech Seed up, get a status going. You're going to want to weaken this Gyarados and put it within range because it's difficult to take out because the Voltorb is just not going to cut it here. Heading west, you can pick up your guaranteed Growlithe encounter as well as some hidden berries here. Heading to the city, got a PP up there, and as well as inside the Rocket Hideout, got a Nugget chilling out over there. And then there's a Netball and a Nest Ball before Giovanni, which you may not know about. All right, so jumping into the battle, the first two Pokemon are just press A and use Razor Leaf, and that's that. Now, the Kangaskhan is a little bit more threatening. Pretty strong physical attack, pretty decent defense, and a lot of HP. So you're going to want to growl it, intimidate it, Leech Seed it. You want to get that physical attack down as much as you can. And of course, Dragon Rage is also very useful here in this situation because you don't have to worry about that high physical defense and HP. You can get that guaranteed damage. And it shouldn't be too bad. You should get the easy win here. All right, so heading into the battle with Erika, if you've got either a Fearow or Crobat still alive, then you can essentially solo this battle if you get some lucky misses on Sunspore, which happened on that. But otherwise, you can throw in your Arbok, put Dig on that, do some decent damage against the Victory Bell. I'd recommend switching out here rather than sticking in. Otherwise, you're going to trigger the Hyper Potion, and then you're going to have to switch out into something like Gyarados, who will take neutral damage from Giga Drain. But Dragon Rage is good here as well. I do get some unlucky Parahacks here, but it's still not bad. Gyarados manages to take out the Victory Bell in this situation. And that gives me the free switch because Tangela is going for the kill. Now, I could go to Fearow and just solo this, but I want to show you what it's like if you don't have those flying types. If somehow they perished in your Nuzlocke, you can still do a pretty good job here with Raticate coming into the Vileplume. Again, if you're not status, they're going to go for status. So go for that good, strong hit off the bat. Now he's going to go for status. I probably could have stayed in there. That way I get a free switch into the Hypno. And again, Hypno is great here. Good special defense. Can do a pretty good job against Petal Dance. So Erika's not bad. And if you want the super easy win and you have $80,000, you can pick up the Flamethrower TM, get your guaranteed Arcanine, and just go to town here, press an A 3 times, and it is just an easy victory. Yeah, but if you don't have it, that's fine. You could still use Ember. Arcanine is just a really powerful Pokemon here. Guaranteed 2-shot on the Victory Bell. And Tangela does not have good special defense, so you can go ahead and take that out with a 1-shot. And Vileplume, if you get lucky, you can 2-shot it, but still, taking out 2 out of 3 members is pretty good. All right, now it's time for me to show you the nearly foolproof method of catching a Snorlax. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you pick up TM12 Taunt from the Rocket Warehouse. Then head over to the Pokemon Tower, and then you're going to want to acquire your Ghastly. If you get a Cubone here, super sad, but you should pretty much get a Ghastly. All right, let's get into the battle with the Snorlax. So the strategy here is pretty straightforward. The Snorlax only has 2 attacking moves. That's Headbutt and Snore, which are both normal and can't hit ghosts. So you want to put Taunt on your Haunter. and Taunt is going to prevent him from using Yawn and Rest, which of course make catching the Snorlax a lot more difficult. So unfortunately, Taunt only lasts 2 turns in Generation 3, and it doesn't tell you that it's over. So you have to use it every other turn. But if you use Secret Power, which you can pick up from the department store, that'll eventually paralyze the Snorlax, which will give you a status, increase those chances of catching it. And then you just alternate between taunts and throwing Great Balls, and eventually you'll catch the Snorlax, and it's going to be a phenomenal addition to your Nuzlocke team. Alright, so now we're going to get some fishing encounters. So you can head down the cycling road over to Fuchsia City, grab the Good Rod, or just head south from Lavender, grab that Super Rod, and then head down 13 and 14. Not much going on there, some trainers. You can pick up the Tangela, that's about it. Then we're going to head over to Vermilion City, and since we already got the guaranteed Magikarp at the SSN, now you can get a huge variety of Pokemon in Vermilion City with either the Good Rod or the Super Rod. But we're going to head north into Route 6 using the Good Rod. You're going to get either a Goldeen or a Poliwag here, guaranteed. And if you end up with a Goldeen there, that's fine, because you can get the guaranteed Poliwag here in Viridian City. But if you get the Poliwag on Route 6, use the Super Rod in Viridian City to get the guaranteed Psyduck, which is going to give you that Golduck, which is really great. Alright, that concludes part 3 on how to Nuzlocke Pokemon FireRed. Be sure to tune in next time. We'll start off with the Silph rival battle. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to get notified for all my future videos.